game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money. They say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time. Out and about, out chasing paper. The streets of my house and the house always wins like Vegas. Never down for the count. Second win, second nature. Found mine. Never had my hands out. Fuck favors. By design, everything tailored. In my youth, it was shell toes, no Chuck Taylors. Weak soap game, how to have a game show. It's still the same code game, so it's still the same code. We all pay the cost, pay dues. Move with the mind state that I can't lose. On the grind, push a hard line with my linemen. Back when I was young, they said it's all about timing. Feel it's my time, all the stars are aligning. I'm a diamond in the rough, couple cuts got me shining. This game you cannot cop on consignment. In the field, all we do is execute assignments. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste, you ain't got no time to talk. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste, you ain't got no time to talk.
First, we get into this paper. See, I want it all, plus some UNDERDOG acres, a lot of alcohol, few dad bags of paper. Run this shit like a ship and I'm the sailor. Cold, kinda like it's fresh up out the freezer. Cold, if she ain't talking bread, I don't need her. Soon as I meet her, I'm a fucker, then I leave her. It's the old Mac needs, treat them all like bottom feeders. Break it down slow for them folks that don't know. I'm a seasoned vet, black belt out the dojo. With a wide range of weapons, so I'm out the holster. Keeping all options open, so many ways that I can fold ya. Told you from the gate, never been about no play. Get it on the go, they never been known for no delay. The game should be sold, not to be told. Keep your mouth shut, don't have to break the mold. Mac needs.
Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I just distribute. A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep you straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through, wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for 'em, food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dumping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tire, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make squeal. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supplier. Random Uber man, he a getaway driver. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the as I make my way. The fact I'm still alive, my claim to fame. It's no surprise I'm on a rise, finna stake my claim. Separate me from the others, cause we ain't the same. Ask my brothers from another, we ain't for play. Time is money, so we got no time to waste. Soon as this thing's moving, it can't be stopped. Blue bands in my pocket, call that juggernaut.
Anywhere in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Spend your life together.
You notice that quote. Finna get a bag, bustin' down that blow. Out of Eastside Ho, well they know my name.
What up, what up? Fantasy Football Hustler back at ya. FNT in the building. What is going down, peeps? Bogey should be here in a few. Shout out the chat here. Thanks for waiting on us stoners. He said, Gustavo, let's go. Let's spark it up. Bakes a lot. What up? Chase, week 3. Here we go. Daniel Berry, what up? What up, Emil? Juggernaut, what up? Derek in the house. Salute. Oh, man. Yeah, Derek. Petrie out. Perryman out. We got a long list of people that we got to go through. And we're starting it off with the headliner who is out. Anthony Richardson already been ruled out. Gardner Minshew. The Ginsu is going to be in there starting. Peacock said Texans can't have nice things. I know, bro. What's up with that, man? We got the number 1 fantasy DB in the league. We can't even get him out there. Dennis in the house. What up, what up? Emil said Ekeler's out again. We knew it. He didn't practice today. We talked about it on the earlier show. Fire up Josh Kelly if you're desperate. It is versus the Minnesota Vikings, so the matchup is there. Bryce Young, some more follow-up to his ankle. They said he should miss 1 to 2 games, so it might not just be this game that he's out. It could be. It could be another one. That he's going to be missing. We just keep getting updates, more updates about practice reports and stuff. All right. We got someone signing up for the VIP streams here. Give me 1 sec. All right. Let's see. Jacoby Myers cleared to play. Good matchup for him to get in with the Steelers. Let's see. Amon Ra says that his toe feels pretty good and that he will play. That's him talking. David Montgomery, a doubtful to play. Of course, we knew he's missing 2 to 3 weeks. No question. So I guess James Cook, he missed practice yesterday, but it was for a personal matter. So should be no cause to pause. Jamal Williams got ruled out. Did not practice all week. Let's see here. Damn. Saquon Barkley said he believes that he will be able to play next week. Now, that's him, not the doctor. We don't have Dr. Bogey in attendance. Not yet, anyways. Zay Jones didn't practice. Darnell Mooney was limited. Aaron Jones trending towards playing. We need him to play. Odell Beckham, no practice on Friday. Could be another Nelson Aguilar game. Logan Thomas ruled out for the game. Let's see. Oh, man. Kadarius Toney was out there practicing. But Nick Bolton wasn't. He's been ruled out for the week. Pacheco, Willie Gay are both questionable, but Nick Bolton is already out. Drew Tranquil would be a solid fill-in play. And Peacock says, everybody's hurt. You ain't lying. Everybody's hurt. Man, the Ravens have such a huge list of the players that aren't playing for them. Let me just go read it all out. Let me see if I can get to it. Where is it? Like 7 players. Let's see. Yeah, they got like, let me see. I think like 7 players not playing. Odell Beckham out. Adafi Owa out. Their left tackle Stanley out. Their center Linderbaum out. Marlon Humphrey out. Marcus Williams out. Justice Hill out. Man, Ravens got everybody out this week. Peacock said teams are better off listing the healthy players. List should be shorter, right? Let's see. Devin Duvernay got into full practice. Dawson Knox, non-participant early in the practice. Our man Pukanuka did not participate in practice, but they said he is expected to play on Monday night. They said it last week. He played Monday, balled the fuck out. We're looking for the same thing. Josh Reynolds, limited practice. Limited practice on Friday. Same with Breece Hall, limited practice. Tyreek Hill, full go at practice. Let's go. Jalen Waddle, no go at practice. Now, they did say that he's progressing through protocol. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to be a tomorrow thing for Mr. Waddle. And Mike McDaniel says optimistic about Teron Armstead and Jalen Phillips playing against the Broncos. All right. Let's see. Who else we got here? Derrick Henry practicing today. I know DeAndre Hopkins is officially questionable for the game. Let's see. And let me look at let me check out all the noties on my phone, see if anything new came. What up, Albert? Albert in the house. Marty said Nick Bolton has been very underwhelming this year. We got hurt in week 2, so yeah, I mean, kind of sucks so far. Let's see here. Joe Burrow limited today. All right, on track at least. Let's see. Justin Simmons out this week. Reek Woolen questionable for this week. And let me see. Here goes all the Texans I got ruled out. Jalen Pitre, Derek Stingley, Denzel Perryman, Tavier Thomas, who's their nickel, and Laramie Tunsil is questionable. Yeah, all bad. And hey, we got Bogey in the house. What up, Bogey?
What up? And the whole Texas secondary is just gone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is all bad. And someone was asking about Quez Watkins, right? Quez didn't even practice. Come on, man. Devonta practiced yesterday. Quez isn't even practicing.
Incredible.
Let's see. Joey Bosa came out and said that he's playing no matter what this week, for whatever that's worth.
Big Joey Bosa.
Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch both received multi-year extensions. Surprise, surprise.
The Lynch one surprises me, but I mean that's Shanahan's guy. That's one of those rare cases where the GM was brought in by the head coach hiring first.
Yeah. I think that might be it. Foster Moreau's doubtful. Did I say Jamal Williams is out officially already? Eddie Jackson is doubtful.
Do we get any progress in Waddle's report?
Nope. Did not practice.
Probably not going to play, bro.
Yeah, it could still happen, but And Cam Akers likely to be inactive, but they did say no matter what, Madison's their guy. He's their number one. Madison, you are my number one.
But he has 2 on his jersey, though. It's the damnest thing, isn't it?
Hassan Haskins has been removed from the commissioner's exempt list and returned to IR for the Titans.
Strange.
So his drama must be over.
I don't know. I mean, that's the crazy thing about that, though, is I think, like, when the allegations come up nowadays, it's as good as getting suspended, bro. You get on the exempt list till they figure it out.
And what Marty said, you hear stuff about Dan Snyder denying the 49ers to trade for Kirk when he was in Washington.
Yeah, I could believe that.
What's the significance of that?
What up?
Dan Snyder had it out for the Shanahans, period.
Yeah.
And like Dan Snyder chose they feuded with RG3 because they wanted to move on with Kirk, right?
Yeah.
And so he says, fuck you. And we're keeping Robert Griffin III. And they moved on from the Shanahans. And then, like, now years down the road, 2017, we wanted Kirk Cousins. I wanted him there too. We ended up trading for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably worked out better though, because
What up?
I mean, what would have Kirk Cousins asked for? That unprecedented guaranteed money thing?
Yeah.
What up?
What up?
Noble in the house.
I was here the whole time.
Yeah.
You didn't see me.
And Triple X Lex Swift got a lot of first team reps today. Does that mean anything?
It means
No,
and he's gonna lead it.
Well, they were all getting first team reps like for the whole time. Like that's what's crazy. It just depends on who's healthy.
Yeah, he's the healthiest, and he's definitely gonna lead this one. You know, and he's gonna run right into a bad run defense. And so, you know what I mean? Let's see how it works. I mean, Buccaneers ain't no joke against the run.
Hey, Dad, do you still have those Super Bowl tickets?
Yeah, they're up there.
Can I see them? I haven't saw them in a long time.
Because Noble's gonna go to the Super Bowl.
I just want to look.
Bronson said trade JT and D Hop for Olave and Devontae Adams. If you need wide receiver help, yeah.
Where's the other ones I got you?
They're all up there.
Can I see all the other ones?
Oh my gosh, Noble.
What?
Don't lose them.
Okay. Wait, why is there some more up there?
And Derek said, salute Noble.
Salute Derek.
I know we might have to, we haven't been doing the cards, so I don't know. This might be the only ones.
Whoa, so much cards.
These might be the only ones that we get before they expire.
Put them back up there. I was just looking at them.
But yeah, that was one of the cool things about the box breaks is getting these cards that Noble might be able to be the kid reporter. But we haven't had too much interest in.
If I fail, I'll just give them another card and try again.
But we haven't had too much interest in the box breaks, so we kind of put them on hold for now.
Maybe you think it's because like football's back, so like you know what I mean. Anything, you know what I mean. People are getting their fix from football.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone's just super, super busy with football, and we got the squares going, and we got to pay attention to our teams and all of that. Let's see. Antonio said, what up, Noble? And Sebastian says, Noble's still flipping the bat out there. Hasn't done it this year.
Oh, well, I'm practicing.
Maybe.
Yeah, I am practicing.
Marty said it's gone from Puka to Amari a tier up. I don't know.
No.
I mean, a couple weeks ago, I would have said, yeah, but Puka is like, I don't know. He's like top tier wide receiver 2 that like only has finished as a wide receiver 1 so far.
That is crazy, huh?
Yeah.
In his career, he has only had WR1 finishes.
That's it.
Top 12 finishes.
Peacock said Grenard, Stroud, Woods, Murray all limited in practice. Man, everybody out there. Yeah, limited.
Stroud, I think he got removed, right? He got removed from the injury report.
Who did?
I thought Stroud got removed from the injury report, but I might be wrong there.
Nah, I didn't get in a full practice today.
Flies keep attacking me.
Who is this? Big Bando, what up? He said, who we rolling with this week for my last flex spot? Taysom Hill, Josh Kelly, Jacoby Myers, full PPR. Jacoby.
Jacoby Myers, Josh Kelly, don't play Taysom Hill. In that order.
And Peacock said Jaguars have no injuries to report. Uh-oh. A little scary on the other side. And, yep, Antonio, Nick Bolton not playing Sunday. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Super rough. All right, let's see. Scotty said pick one, half PPR. Rashad, Najee, Kelly. Okay, I'll put it in there because we answered this earlier. Najee.
Yeah. Rashad White? Najee.
Peacock said, I was looking at the wrong day. Stroud did get a full practice in. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I think because he was the one that told us that earlier.
I think Tasman had a change for a surprise boom week. I already read it.
I don't think, well, that's the thing. If it was a surprise, we wouldn't already be thinking like this.
Antonio said Scott.
I think just because, what's it called? Just because, like, Jamal Williams is out and all that, everyone thinks that Taysom Hill's going to go crazy. I don't think so.
He did a salute.
Salute.
Be right back.
Yuck, what up, Yuck? He said cleaning out the bong and about to blast the fuck off. Let's get it.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Got you, Scotty. Hell yeah. Najee, get him in there versus the Raiders. And JJM, would you trade Garrett? Who would you trade Garrett Wilson for? Also have Marquise Brown, DJ Moore, Michael Thomas, as well as throw in if needed. But what do you need on your team, though? Are you just trying to trade just to trade? Because, like, every time I trade, I'm trying to, like, make a move that's going to make my team better with that move, not necessarily just trade for guys that I think are an upgrade in that exact moment. Like, trading, like, position for position. Like, wide receiver, running back. I don't like doing that. What up, Austin? And Scotty Boy said, tell Noble no bat flips. I was getting one to the helmet next year. No, his bat flips are him throwing the bat at the catcher. That's what a bat flip is to Noble. And then he said that.
I'm right here, Dad.
I know. And he said the catcher was he was wearing the wrong colors last time because he was on the red team, but he was wearing blue. So he threw the bat at him.
There you go. Oh, yeah, that was his own guy.
What up, Devo?
Devo.
For the small minifigure, I'm gonna use this drip head, like like this glasses head, so it can have some drip.
Austin said someone dropped Hollywood in my 10-man league. Should I? Oh, non-PPR. Should I snag him and drop someone like Spears? I would.
I'm gonna flip his hat behind.
Nice.
So it looks like
Hollywood's just gonna be ugly volume, and we're okay with it. It's like a nice flex.
Yeah, because I'm gonna take advantage of that Q on Puka. I'm buying. Yeah, he didn't practice all week.
Good luck.
Genie HD on Twitch. What up? He said I got Ayuk, Ford, Tank Dell, McKinnon on the bench. What can I send for Zay Flowers? That's fair.
Let's wear this hat today.
Ford.
Yeah, Ford.
Yeah, just do Ford by himself.
Yeah, Zay Flowers ain't really done hella much. If that person needs running back, I think that'd be real interesting to him.
Yeah.
And if he says, "Oh, they got Kareem Hunt now," bro, you'd be like, "Listen, man, Kareem Hunt's probably gonna play the backup, bro." They even said it too.
Yeah,
Ford's our guy for whatever that's worth.
Yeah, I mean, he's literally been signed for like a day, like 2 days, whatever it is. So, yeah, Ford should be the starter no matter what this week.
Indeed.
JJM, I need a solid wide receiver. I have 5 extremely good running backs, and I don't believe in trash Wilson passing to megastar Wilson. Well, see, the thing is like you're looking for a solid wide receiver. Trading away Garrett Wilson doesn't like help you accomplish a goal of like improving your wide receiver room.
I'd take Garrett Wilson and something and try to get Calvin Ridley. I think like the value. I mean, maybe I don't think people's gonna want Calvin Ridley more than they would Garrett Wilson. I'm sure. So I would dress up Garrett Wilson and see if I could bring back Ridley.
Yeah, and if you have all these running backs, though, like why wouldn't you just trade a running back for a wide receiver? Like do something like that instead of trying to get all creative with.
City got 5 phenomenal ones too, right?
Yeah, so like one of them, your lowest
one. I wonder what 5 he got.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what you need to do, though. You need to trade one of those 5 phenomenal wide receivers, not like weaken your wide receiver.
Running back.
Yeah, running backs, not weaken your wide receiver room, and then like get another wide receiver to compensate.
Right. That's a good plan.
Peacock said Jimmy Ward back to full practice.
Okay.
Should be solid without Pitry out there.
Yeah, I can agree.
Austin said Noble's bat flip. Did you see what Austin said? Austin said Noble's bat flips are fire.
Yeah.
Well, not at all my games.
just at the one. Marty said Gus or Ford with Justice Hill out. Whether Justice Hill was out or not doesn't make a difference.
I would pick
Gus.
Ford.
Oh, I say Noble's wrong on that one, but that's what he said.
Yeah, I'll play Ford.
Gus is the guy from Ryan.
Oh, my bad. I wouldn't play Ford. Yeah, that was close, actually. Yeah, the Gus kind of sucks.
PB and Waiver says still believe in ZW2. ZW2 get who the hell is that? Who's
Zach Wilson, I guess?
Oh, to Garrett Wilson 17. Yeah, but this week since Christian Gonzalez is a PFF freak so far. Man, screw PFF. We don't need PFF to know that he's a freak. We've been talking about it since before he was even drafted.
And like, I mean, does he even draw Gonzalez? Like
Gonzalez isn't even like just guarding one side or whatever, like straight up. They're moving him around.
Yeah, they got it moving around.
Yeah. And their secondary's all banged up for New England right now.
Hey, Dad, after the show, do you want to build that giant Lego guy?
We're going to build Jeanette after the show.
Huh?
And Austin said Noble's getting tall. Yeah, he is. He's on, but he's on, what's it called? He's on a chair right now. Let's see. Jeannie said Gonzo shadowing Garrett Wilson. I doubt it. I don't think so.
When I'm on the chair, my head is
He doesn't seem like a shadow like type of cornerback. They're just using him in way different ways than that.
Is Jonathan Jones healthy? That'd be like the guy I feel that would shadow him, honestly, if they did.
Let's see. Let's just go look at their injury report. Let's see. He's been limited all week.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna be rough for him regardless. If that's who they pinpoint as the one they want to eliminate out of the game.
Yeah, Marcus Jones, he got placed on IR. Didn't hear any news about that, but that's what it's showing. They put him on IR today.
Wow. On foot.
Yeah, so it's they got a lot of DB issues. I mean, that is the one good thing for Garrett Wilson right now. They got a lot of DB issues. And PB and waivers, you flexing Garrett Wilson or Drake London then?
Tell me when you stop smoke.
Okay.
And I'll come back in your
I mean, it's kind of a tough matchup for Drake London. I mean, very tough matchup for Garrett Wilson as a whole, though.
I play. I mean, I think we know what we could get out of Zach Wilson and Garrett Wilson as a combo. And so now here's my question: do you think like what we're seeing from London is like what we should expect to come?
What, one shitty game, one good game,
or just like, or like I said, is this like a trend we should see, like, you know, some pepper action here? Because I feel like after week 1, they started talking the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Desmond Ridder is going to be that good though. Zach Wilson's like still as good as Desmond Ridder.
They both suck bad.
They do, and I don't want to start either one of them. And it's like hard to bench either one of them at the same time.
I would go London.
I think that Drake London will have more of a shot at garbage time than Garrett Wilson will. So that's why I would go with Drake London.
So rough for Garrett Wilson.
Like, if one of these games could go for like 7-10 as like a final score, which one of the two do you think it would be?
It would be the Giants. I mean, the Jets game.
Yeah. That's all I'm thinking is that game has the makings for like real shitty offense on both sides of the ball and like no garbage time.
Yeah.
But I will say that Garrett Wilson does seem a little bit more talented than Drake London. And if we're basing it off of talent, we got to go with Garrett Wilson. But I'm just going to base it off of matchup and game flow and the way I think the game script's going to be of the game.
Yeah, I think the Detroit game could sneaky shoot out.
Hell yeah, Gene, you about to hit a dab, bro. And yeah, just like Marty showed you, you got to throw the little dab emojis there, but you got to be a 420 crew member to throw those up there.
Hell yeah.
All right. And Austin said, for those who dropped Kelly are about to be mad this weekend. Yeah, I mean, I didn't understand.
Most people not to start him against Tennessee.
Yeah, I wonder why people like dropped him without even looking at like what the next matchup was going to be.
I don't know. People, they don't.
Oh, it was because Austin Ekeler. Everyone thought it was going to be a 1 week rental, and that was it.
I don't know.
But even before the game happened, they said there's no timetable on Austin Ekeler's return. That's why people need to fuck with us, man. We like put you guys up on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like and you know what? Sell Austin Ekeler.
You're making business decisions all year.
I feel like you can still sell Austin Ekeler and get good value in return right now because there's like mystery surrounding it. But I'm moving like he has a high ankle.
What if he does come back for the second half of the season, though?
I mean, then, that's why you still sell him like he's worth it, right? I mean, what if you're in a bind right now, right? Okay, let's say you have to wait 3 more weeks for Austin Ekeler. You're 0-5. I probably would have been like, man, I should have traded him a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because I might have been able to get like a gang of shit for him. You know what I mean?
Because
then, I could feel stupid, trade him, and he comes back in a week or 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Because there is some mystery shrouded around it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, but it's like I said, if I'm gonna move how I feel like he's making business decisions, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was that bad, they put him on the IR. He did, even today, like, oh, not expected to practice. Like, what does that mean? Like, you know what I mean? You just be like, oh, he's not gonna practice. Are you telling me that he can, but he's not expected to?
Yeah, they're like, hey, Austin, how's the ankle feel? And he's like, hold on a second. Like talking to his viewers while he's doing his podcast. Hold on a second, guys. The ankle's hurting, coach. I don't think I'm going to go today. And we're back, everybody.
Start sits of the week.
Sit, Austin Ekeler.
These fucking flies, get away from me.
I still don't think Kelly's going to be like, I mean, he's an RB2 this week, and then next week he goes back to like maybe nothing again. So I'm only starting Kelly if you like really don't have anybody else. Like he's not my first option of like any RB to play this week, even with the good matchup. Because who else eats on the Vikings? Everybody. The wide receivers, the tight ends, the running backs, the quarterbacks, everybody eats on Minnesota.
Everybody eats, B.
Let's see. Let's see. Where did we leave off at? Eric, what up? He said, ain't trade ideas. T-Law, Sanders, Javante, Hill, St. Brown, Ridley. I mean, well, there's your trade bait right there. It's one of those three. Hawkinson, Dotson, Nico, Kamara, Hunt, Luke, Musgrave, Jaden Reed.
All those pieces, try to like take 4 of those 5 last ones and try to bring back like 2 good pieces. Because he doesn't want to, I don't know, like, see, this is one of those ones, don't panic yet. Because then I feel like if he moves one of his top 3 pieces, he's going to hurt himself more than he's going to help himself right now.
Yeah, it's really the running backs that are shitty, like over here, because like everything else just seems like super solid. Wide receivers, you got Hawkinson. I mean, T-Law is going to be a real big comeback game for T-Law versus the Texans. Sanders has a cupcake matchup against Seattle. I mean, your weakest spot is Javante right now.
Yeah,
but you know what if this is Dotson's little mini coming out party or something, you know, and Nico does solid against the Jags. Maybe move those 2 guys for like an RB who's kind of on the come up, or maybe an RB that someone's quitting on that you think you know, can make a little comeback.
Exactly.
Adam said I'm starting Cade Otton over Hunter Henry this week.
Why?
You are smoked the fuck out, dude. Don't do that.
That's like too cute.
The Jets.
You could just ask us if that was a bad idea. He tried to come out like it was a declaration. You know that was a bad idea. That's why he was afraid to ask, like, hey, what do you guys think of this? He's like, oh, this is what I'm doing. Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Great matchup against the Eagles, okay? There's no lie. There's no lie there. It's a great matchup against the Eagles. Just as good of a matchup against the Jets. And Hunter Henry is the reason why the Eagles have given up the number 1 points to tight end so far, because Hunter Henry teabagged them in week 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't do that. That's getting too cute. Getting too cute.
Hold on to Cade Otton now.
Yeah, don't drop him this week.
Yeah. You might be able to flip him. Or if you like what you see out of Cade Otton, then and Hunter Henry does well, then you can flip Hunter Henry. Like, there's like 13, or there's like, how many, if he's in a 12 team, there's probably like 9 other teams that would love to have one of those tight ends.
For sure. Yeah, trade off Cade Otton this week.
Yeah, just let him warm up a little bit more.
Yeah. And Austin said, we base our stuff off of talent. We all know who the wide receiver 1 is. Tony.
That's a bad joke. He wanted to drop.
That's it. He wanted the drop. And Austin said, man, Bogey's the Wolf of Wall Street of fantasy football.
You have to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It wouldn't even be the Wolf of Wall Street. It'd just be the Wolf of fantasy football.
You know what I'm saying? I've referred to myself as the wolf on several occasions. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Things of that nature.
And what Jeannie say? He said, I have Love in over Fields right now. And yeah, I've got insane at 0-2. I mean, a little bit of a tougher matchup for Jordan Love, but I don't know. I'm definitely feeling him over Fields. Pause. As far as like a start goes, Fields has sucked. Love's thrown 6 touchdowns so far. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Oh, Antonio said, hold my beer, Adam. I'm starting Wilson over Burrow. Oh,
yeah.
man.
I mean, it's fucking fly back up.
And Austin said Burrow probably isn't starting this week, right? I'm assuming they sit him. No, that's not true. He got into limited practice today. So he did not practice yesterday, limited today. And today's their Thursday practice, you know, because they play on Monday. So 1 more practice. We'll see if he gets in a full go tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to monitor that thing. And it's like, I saw a couple in some other league, man. I saw a couple guys getting on the homie for starting Brock over Burrow, and you know, he feels pretty good about it right now. You know what I mean? Just if you feel like you got to make a judgment call, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I almost wouldn't suggest playing a wounded Burrow either. Like, I mean, it was cool playing wounded last week, but then he re-aggravates it. Now he's wounded again. So it's a little,
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, I don't feel like you have to make a set in stone decision on Friday. Like we got a day and a half before lineups are gonna lock. So we're gonna have more info on Burrow as well. And Size Matters Catfishing said, "What's up, fellas? What up?
What at?"
Marty said Jamar Chase was right. They should have sat him out. Now they can barely afford to add 1-0-2. Yeah, because he said they should sit him out if he's not ready, if he's not 100%. And he's pretty much never been 100% since the season started. And shit got re-aggravated. Antonio said, I got Stafford and Burrow. I can always switch last minute. Yes, there you go. That's a real easy decision. Then there's like no thought into it. You just wait and see who's if Burrow's playing or not. Big BS said Bogey having a fly episode like on Breaking Bad.
Listen, bro, these motherfuckers. But see, that one was just one wily old fly. This one's like a gang of them. And I don't know where my spray is because that spray actually works. You know, the spray for the smell good weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes the room smell good, right? They don't like that shit.
Nice.
I know, right? I'm like, it's double whammy.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little ones and the big one came. I was like, oh, there's your leader. You're all gonna die if I find my spray.
Austin said I didn't see that report. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, I shouted out a little bit earlier on the show.
Oh, Big Burrow.
Yeah, I got in a limited today. So he's trending in the right direction.
Yeah.
Austin said, I'll give him my damn calf, right? I'm sure all of us here would.
Come on, bro. Just buy another calf.
You got the money.
Get all the monies now.
JJM says, Burrow ever been 100%? Seems like he's injured every other week. Well, this year for sure, he has not been 100% since training camp, since he got hurt first week of training camp.
Yeah, last year he played pretty much unscathed. The year before that, he's rocking the knee brace because it was the year after the ACL. He was still running around too because it was almost like they didn't expect it.
Right.
They're like, oh shit, he's running on that leg. Like, remember he even got popped in the throat one time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nasty. He came back in the game too. They was mad at him. He's like, fuck that, I'm going back in there. It's a tough son bitch.
Hell yeah. And Peacock said, useless stat. With 213 passing yards on Sunday, Stroud will move into the top 5 NFL history for the most passing yards by a player in their first 3 career games.
There you go.
Pretty cool.
But that's not about nothing. He's on the verge of history here.
Yeah, pretty cool.
He just needs 215 yards. I think he can get that against the Jaguars.
Let's see.
You think that's on a Jaguars bulletin board? We should not allow him to write history on us. 211.
And let's see. No, Gustavo, no update on Metcalf so far.
That sucks a lot.
I mean, we just haven't got their practice reports on the West Coast, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. And Bake said give up Josh Allen and Garrett Wilson for Burrow and Chase. I'd just rather hold.
Yeah.
Sebastian said wounded DK or wounded Puka.
Puka.
Yeah, at least they said Puka's expected to play. We haven't heard anything about DK yet.
I know we don't know much about Puka outside the last 2 weeks, but within the last 2 weeks, he already had a week where he didn't practice on a Thursday and Friday and got in there on a Sunday and played the full complement of snaps. So,
yeah,
I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, and this sucked, Marty. Yeah, he said it's a bummer. So I was with you on the Burrow for 5K. Yeah, shit happens, man. Had to get hurt the first week of fucking camp.
Yeah. Guess it could be worse. Could be Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean?
Peacock said 27 completions for Stroud on Sunday would put him in second place past Mac Jones and Kyler Murray by a QB in his first 3 career games.
That's pretty cool because the records are set by recent dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And
so it says a lot for the era we're living in, right? The pass-happy era.
I mean, guys like Patrick Mahomes, I mean, they don't even play their and actually, I guess I don't know if it's rookies in their first 3 games or just first 3 games in general.
I think it's rookie. Because the rookie starts. Look at what's his name? Brock. He set a record last night. Most consecutive regular season rookie starts as since he was a rookie. Because he got his start as a rookie, week 9 or 10, whatever it was.
Yeah, all in the Matrix. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
And Antonio said from Fantasy Life, Crazy Old Pete said DK had a good day at practice. Okay.
Here you go. Look at that. Eating all the gummy worms.
There you go. Good to go. We don't know if he's good to go yet, but it's just it's ribs with him. I think it was a pain tolerance thing more than anything. And okay, Peacock said just first 3 career games. Cool.
So yeah, because you remember Mahomes' second career start was the week 1 of 2018. It was against the Chargers. He threw for less. I think it was 200 yards, but he threw for 6 tugs. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like no yards, but just all the tugs.
Yeah, I had him on my bench in multiple leagues that year.
I had to see it first. Yeah, Chargers were a really good defense going into that year.
Chargers are always a really good offense and a really good defense going into a lot of years, though.
Even finishing the number 1 in both categories with the bottom of the barrel special teams, right?
I don't think anybody would really believe that that would ever happen.
I didn't believe it until you showed me. I was like, good God fucking damn.
Number 1 offense in the league, number 1 defense in the league, and you don't even make the playoffs. That's stand up and take a bow. That's some history.
Where's the record? Hey, Phillip Rivers, that's the one record you don't bring up. I was buying that record.
All Phillip Rivers knows, he was a part of the number 1 offense that year. That's all he knows.
He said Farfig Nugan.
But yeah, it's super wild. Chargers, they know how to charger it up more than anybody. That's one thing that they know how to do is charger it up.
The Chargers is like a poppin' ass party, and the cops show up and break it up, and shit just started. You know what I mean? You're like, oh man, I just got here, bro. No party for you.
Yeah, they suck. Yeah, I'd love to do a video on that because I know that that there have been I think there's one video out there kind of explaining that season, but it's crazy because I remember watching that season firsthand. Yeah, see, Antonio, that's something that the Jets could never even do. Be the number 1 offense, number 1 defense, and still not make the playoffs.
It's almost funny, like some of the decisions I've seen them made, in recent history. 2 years ago with Brandon Staley, it's week 18. Beat the Raiders and you're in.
Yeah.
High with the Raiders and they're both in. Lose to the Raiders are in.
Yeah.
They're in overtime, and they decide to let the Raiders have a chance instead of trying for the field goal. Remember that?
Yeah.
Why is that coach still there? Then he loses 27. He loses a 27-0 lead, blows that shit to hell. Last year in the playoffs.
The worst loss in history, I still feel, is the 2006 year, 2007 playoffs. Chargers are the number 1 seed. It's the LT 31 touchdown year, and they're the number 1 seed in the NFL. Best team, hands down. And they had to play the Patriots in the division round, first game for them. And they made so many goddamn mistakes that literally you remove any one of these 5 or 6 huge mistakes and they win. But they figured out how to make enough coaching mistakes, enough player mistakes, enough random I'm pick off Tom Brady, but I'm going to try to run it back. And then Patriots fumble. Yeah, they forced the fumble.
And they get better field position. Brady's thanks. You know what's crazy too is the evil emperor, right? I remember they're playing the Broncos in a regular season. This is the Peyton Manning Broncos, and they're okay, we win the coin toss. They elect to kick it to Eric Decker, right? And I'm like, why the fuck are they? But the wind was going in that direction. They figure, hey, he's been mishandling the kickoffs or the punts all game. We got him. This fool muffs the punt, and they recover it, and then fucking pound one in. And I'm like, if the Chargers were to make that decision, it would never work, right? They would just gave the game away. They never to get the ball. Like, it's crazy. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. Stupid.
I'm like, that shit's insane, man.
Yeah, so that's why I fuck the Chargers.
I'm grabbing a beer real quick.
Yeah, and the 49ers just like whooping the shit out of the Chargers in the 94 Super Bowl. All right, let's do one more dab. They're about to get up out of here. Genius, that's the funniest OT I'd ever seen. He said, I've been a Pats fan all my life. And Peacock Chargers would be great with better coaching, I think. It's usually, I mean, shit, even Marty Schottenheimer that year, that was the last year of Marty Schottenheimer. And even he, like, was listening to the headlines too much, like, that year, because there was, like, multiple coaching mistakes in that.
You know, when it's in the headlines like that, your head's on the guillotine, bro. You know, it's on the chopping block. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're out of there. And that's what's crazy too, is like New York, they'll crucify you in the media, right? LA, wouldn't you think like are they not destroying Brandon Staley? Like I feel like maybe
too much going on in LA. People probably don't know
because no one cares about football there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Rams won the Super Bowl and they still didn't sell out their season tickets the following year.
Yeah, it's because people cared about it in the year. They didn't care about it the next year. It's like when they're going, you know, they're making it to the playoffs and they're having their big run, like people are buying into it. But like, yeah, people are too busy in LA to buy season tickets to the Rams.
Whose house? The home teams.
Away teams, you mean?
The Chargers. Oh, that's so sad. And then you got the Chargers there, and ain't none of the real fans from San Diego want to go. They're like, fuck that. Don't get it, man. Rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it.
It's also the same thing in San Diego. Too much going on to go support a shitty team.
People's like, I'm going to go sail my catamaran.
Because all the Chargers games were always like away games. It seemed like, but San Diego's a huge melting pot already. So like, not even necessarily people coming in from other cities, even though there was, but like a lot of people just living in the city. Yeah, already.
Yeah. San Diego's tight.
Yeah. Not a good sports town though. But so many other things. And see, for me, I would have rather grown up in a weed town than a sports town, like 10 out of 10 times. So fuck the sports team, as long as we got like amazing weed. Better than all the teams who are out there and all the people who are cheering for their great teams. I was just smoking good weed and not caring about it. Like, let's smoke. All right, Chargers suck. Let's smoke weed about it.
My dad always said where we were from in San Jose, he said, we're on the cutting edge of the revolution of marijuana. And he is never lying, bro.
Hell no.
Because, man, bro, once I started smoking weed, it didn't take us long to find, like, good, whatever was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, being, like, a sophomore. We got our hands on some Maui Wowie. And the shit was, like, super green with some orange hairs. And, like, it tasted hella good on basic comparison to anything else we had. We're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, you got to smoke it in the bong, man. Yeah. Like, okay. All right. We're following instructions. You know what I'm talking about? When you get the recommendation, listen, bro. Like he pulls the bag back. Listen, bro. Yeah, bong, right? In a bong. All right, in a bong. And motherfuckers like, hey, roll to the blend. Oh, no, bro.
He said in the bong.
We gotta smoke this in a bong. Let's see what this is about first. Like, he was real adamant about it. You know what I mean? Like,
He said, got a tough one here. Pierce versus Jacksonville or Moss versus Baltimore.
Pierce.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay consistent because someone asked us this earlier, and then I watched that guy's watching right now. He's like, the fucking assholes told me Moss. I mean, told me Pierce.
Yeah, I'm going Pierce. We said things change minute to minute. Things can change.
Like, I mean, it ain't really changed. Zach Moss. They will run him more though. Like, I feel like there's not. You know, actually, Minshew could still like get nasty on his legs, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, like, you know, that's what would make me like Moss more than with Richardson, right?
Yeah.
Like Moss with Minshew, I feel like he's, you know what I mean? He
Yeah.
won't get vultured as much, maybe.
Yeah. Minnesota Viking Queen said, yeah, nothing to do in Minnesota, Wisconsin in the winter. Football keeps us sane. Yeah. I feel it.
You know, it used to trip me out when I look out when you're watching TV, you look out to the crowd and they're like in Green Bay. And then motherfuckers be out there, no shirt on, painted all green and yellow and shit. I'm like, I just like, you know, they're faded, bro. There's no way there's a motherfucker sober doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, you got to be. Marty said Gardner Minshew or Ritter. The Ravens are still, even with the pieces missing, they're still a way tougher defense.
Yep, give me Ritter.
And Stale P, what up? You made it just in time. We're about to get up out of here in a second, but we'll be back for Silver Screen Breakdowns at 5 o'clock West Coast time. And hell yeah, Chase, got you, bro. Marty said snowboard, snowmobile, or video games all winter. I believe it.
Snowmobile is tight.
All right.
Snowmobiles go absolutely crazy.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, this is a good time to wrap it up. We'll be back in a couple hours. Make sure you go subscribe to the Fantasy Football Hustler podcast and the Silver Screen Breakdowns podcast. Go to fantasyfootballhustler.com. You can go find us on all the different social medias and all the different channels we got going on. So go give us on the podcast, Apple, go give us a 5-star review. Spotify, go give us a 5-star rating. We appreciate it. What do you got for us, Bogey?
Appreciate y'all. Everybody have a good weekend.
Hell yeah. And we'll be back. Peace out.
Peace.
As I make my way, the fact I'm still alive, my claim to fame. It's no surprise I'm on a rise, finna stake my claim. Separate me from the others, cause we ain't the same. Ask my brothers from another, we ain't for play. Time is money, so we got no time to waste. Soon as this thing's moving, it can't be stopped. Blue bands in my pocket, call that juggernaut.
In the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
You know the stat quo. Finna get a bag, bustin' down that blow. Out of East Side Ho, where they know my name.